Hi there. First off, on behalf of General Insurance Services, I would like to sincerely thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to listen and learn a little about your 2022 employee benefits. I understand the topic of health insurance isn't exactly riveting to some, but I promise to be brief as well as thorough so you can leave feeling informed and educated to make the best decision for you and your family. I recommend you jot down any questions you have along the way so they can be addressed. And yes, please ask your questions. Any question is a good question. We have a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Your open enrollment begins November 1st and ends on November 30th. What does this mean? Essentially, right now, any changes to your health benefits are fair game, and you can elect, change, or terminate coverage without needing a reason or qualifying event. The changes that you make will go into effect January 1st, 2022. Be sure to mark your calendar for November 30th so you can get your election changes submitted into ADP in time. Once open enrollment ends, you are locked into your elections unless you have what is called a qualifying event. An example would be the birth of a child, marriage, or loss of other coverage. If you are in a scenario outside of open enrollment and you're not sure if you have a qualifying event, I urge you to reach out to HR to confirm. You must notify HR immediately because after 30 days of that event, you're no longer eligible to make changes and again will have to wait for next open enrollment. Let us move on to medical coverage. The chart on the screen shows some key features with the plan. I'm sure you've heard of the terms deductible, coinsurance, and out-of-pocket max, but let's quickly run through them so we're all on the same page. The deductible is the amount you will pay out of your own pocket before EBMS will step in. This will reset every January 1st, and your contribution toward your deductible will go back to $0. Once you've hit that deductible throughout the year of either $1,400 for yourself or $2,800 for your family, this is where your coinsurance kicks in. Coinsurance is the percentage of the total bill that you are liable to pay. You're now just splitting the bill between you and your plan. Your plan is set up at 20% coinsurance, meaning you pay 20% after the deductible has been met and the plan pays the remaining 80%. And this brings us to why out-of-pocket max is so important. This limits your exposure by placing a maximum cap on member responsibility. Individuals are capped at paying $5,000 and families at $10,000. Remember to jot down any questions. Your medical plan has no network, meaning you can choose where you go for service. However, remember deductibles, coinsurance, and copays may still apply based on the service. B&B Manufacturing has contracted with Price MDs for surgery and imaging services at no cost to you. In addition, you are eligible for a $1,000 incentive if you use the services from Price MDs. Remember, call Price MD's nurse navigators to inquire when you need a surgery or imaging services. Their number is 813-833-7158. We will be reviewing a slide a little later that will list this contact information again. Finally, preventative services are covered at 100%, so don't skip out on your annual checkup. For individuals diagnosed with certain conditions such as high blood pressure and diabetes, your plan includes preventative care services and medications at no cost to you. Please review the expanded preventative drug list and services on this chart. These medications may prevent or deter the onset of disease or conditions for someone at risk. On this slide, we're going to go over your medical and prescription networks. B&B Manufacturing offers a few different programs that are designed to keep healthcare and prescription costs affordable. We will review these briefly on this slide. For your physician's office visits, your plan has no network and you can choose where you receive those services. New this year, the partnership with Southern Scripts. This is your prescription program. Also for Prescription Drugs Network, there is the Wellport Clinic, a clinic located in LaPorte where you can get a variety of prescriptions covered at 100%. They are also opening a clinic in Michigan City on December 1st, 2021, so be on the lookout for that. Finally, for your facilities network, these are settings such as hospitals, clinics, outpatient care centers, where you may receive medical services. ELAP is a service that will represent or basically go to bat for you when you receive a balance bill from a facility or provider. For more information on how to utilize the Wellport Clinic to get your prescriptions at no cost, you can call the clinic at 219-325-4667. In just a few minutes, we will review additional services and benefits that the Wellport Clinic offers. Again, new this year, Southern Scripts helps manage the specialty prescription portion of your plan. For more information regarding specialty drug, contact Southern Scripts at 1-800-710-9341. There is sometimes a difference in cost between the service provided to you and the amount the insurance company will pay the provider. The provider wants to be paid for that full cost, so they may try to charge you the remaining balance to cover the difference. This is called a balance bill. This is where ELAB comes in. As previously mentioned, they will go to bat for you and negotiate that balance bill down. It's incredibly important you notify ELAB once you receive a balance bill so they can start working on it right away. Price MDs is a program B&B Manufacturing is offering to you for surgery and imaging procedures. The key points are on this slide, and I encourage you to review them. The main takeaway is if you're in need of one of the 400 plus procedures that are covered under Price MDs, you can get it at no cost to you, and that includes all the extras that go along with surgery like pre and post-op consultations. Call Price MDs first when you need any surgical or imaging procedure and have their nurse navigators guide you in finding the right facility or specialist. They can be reached by calling 813-833-7158. In addition, you may be eligible for a $1,000 incentive when you utilize Price MD services, which is new this year. This is a separate program from your medical insurance with EBMS, and you can work directly with Price MDs. In addition, Green Imaging works in conjunction with Price MDs by providing you the diagnostic imaging services that would go along with surgery at no cost to you. How does it work? Your provider gives you an order for a diagnostic imaging service like an MRI that would be medically necessary for your surgery. Then you would call or text the number for Price MDs listed at the bottom of this slide at 813-833-7158. And Green Imaging will contact you to schedule the procedure and give you a voucher for that service. Take your voucher to your appointment and you won't be subject to any type of copay or bill. Please do note that if you need an imaging service outside of a scheduled surgery through Price MDs, it's subject to a regular plan provision. On this slide, you'll see a lot of details about the services offered through the Wellport Clinic. This program is a great service available to you and your family at no cost with the clinic located in LaPorte. As I mentioned previously, a brand new clinic will also be opening in Michigan City on December 1st, 2021. Some medications are covered at 100% or offered to you with specialty pricing so they are more cost effective. Call the Wellport Clinic for a variety of reasons and with any questions to receive the best quality care for anything from wellness exams to getting your blood drawn. B&B Manufacturing has the option of voluntary dental insurance. The option of dental insurance is completely voluntary, meaning if you would like to enroll, you are responsible for the full premium, and the breakdown of costs can be seen on the bottom of this slide. Next, I'm going to go over a couple different examples of in-network services. You can see your deductible is $25 a person and $75 per family. Then you can see preventative care is covered at 100%. no deductible. Some examples of preventative care include routine cleanings once every 6 months, fluoride treatments. A caveat with that is one per calendar year for dependents under the age of 14. Another example would be bite wing x-rays, and that's once per calendar year. Now I'll go over some examples of basic services, which you can see is you have to satisfy the deductible first, and then the 80% coinsurance kicks in. Some examples would be emergency exams, space maintainers, sealants, or harmful habit appliances. Next, we have major services, which is you have to satisfy that deductible first, and then the 50% coinsurance kicks in. Some examples would be simple and complex oral surgery, simple and complex endodontic treatment, crowns, repairs to bridges, general anesthesia, or IV sedation. Again, if there's any questions, please feel free to submit them to the HR, or please feel free to reach out to us. New for 2022, B&B Manufacturing is offering voluntary vision insurance. The option of vision insurance is also voluntary, meaning if you would like to enroll, you are responsible for paying the full premium. And again, those prices are at the bottom of the screen. Your vision exam copay is $10, and there is a $25 copay for eyeglasses. Your allowance for frames every 24 months is $150, and it works exactly like it sounds. Your vision plan will pay up to $150 for frames, then you will receive a 20% discount off the remaining balance. Instead of eyeglasses, you can choose to receive contact lenses every 12 months. There is also a $150 allowance for conventional contact lenses, and you will receive a 15% discount off the remaining balance. There is a $150 allowance for disposable contacts as well. Then you will receive a 100% discount off the balance, so you pay nothing. Finally, medically necessary contact lenses are paid in full. B&B Manufacturing provides you with $20,000 of group life coverage and accidental death and dismemberment insurance through Equitable at no cost to you. If you'd like to purchase additional life coverage for yourself and your dependents, you may do so at the group rate through Equitable. In the unfortunate event that you become disabled from a non-work related injury or sickness, short-term disability is provided as a source of income. This is provided to you at no cost by B&B Manufacturing. You can earn 60% of weekly earnings at a maximum weekly benefit of $300 for up to 12 weeks after the elimination period. Another nuance this year is the Employee Assistance Program through CompPsych. CompPsych is a confidential program that provides counseling services for all different types of daily life problems. This is provided to you at no cost by B&B Manufacturing. Every employee receives 3 face-to-face counseling issues per year. You are encouraged to utilize these services to support you in your personal or professional life goals. B&B Manufacturing wants to make sure these confidential resources are available should you need them. So what happens next? Remember to submit your questions to your HR manager or a member over here at GIS. Please complete your election forms in ADP no later than November 30th. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.